Hey Virgo, welcome to Lolo Shines Tarot. I hope everyone is doing okay during this Mercury retrograde season. And Venus is in Virgo today, so I decided I would do the Virgo reading. Okay, so a couple of things before we get started. Number one, I do live right next to a freeway, and it can get a little bit noisy at times. Also, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. If it doesn't resonate, please be sure to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements. Also, feel free to switch out roles as you need to, switch out genders, just take what resonates, okay? If you are looking for a personal reading, you can contact me via email down in the description box below. Right now, I am charging $33 for readings, okay? And that is a full reading. I'm also not doing extendeds. This is a complete and total reading for you, okay? So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to pull 6 cards for you here and get you some clarifiers and some oracles and that kind of thing, okay? Spirit guides, guardian angels, please step in and give Virgo the message for their highest good in love. What does Virgo need to know? And this is just a general love reading, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Higher Selves. Okay, I'm going to do this one first. This is the Crow Tarot. Love, 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 love this deck. And then I'm going to clarify with the Game of Thrones Tarot. Okay, so you're coming up as the 2 of Cups right now. Oh my goodness. Look at them. The little crows are kissing. It's so cute. But your person is coming up as the 5 of Cups. I'm not really sure why that is right now. They could be drinking. They could really be missing you. I'll get some more clarification on this, but if you're not in union, they could just really, really be missing you, okay? They might be feeling some remorse, some regret for their past behaviors, or they're just dealing with some loss in their life right now. Your combined energy is the 2 of Wands. So a lot of you aren't going to be in union right now. You're really thinking about your person. You could be dealing with a Leo because I looked at that lion. Also, I feel like you're just really thinking about them. You're ready to leave from your heart space. You are really wanting a partnership. You're just really wanting to connect. And your person is just dealing with some grief and sadness. I will get some more clarification. And so there seems to be 2 paths here regarding both of y'all, about whether or not to proceed forward or to go a different way, okay? And I will get some more clarification there. The Empress is on the bottom of the deck. So this could really be about, oh my goodness, 10 of Cups is underneath that. This could really be about needing to have compassion for each other. The Empress is very compassionate. She also has very strong boundaries and loves herself, okay? There could be some a need for self-love here at play. So what's working for you is the Judgment card, and that is, you know, just like, look how these crows are going up. This is kind of a rising above the challenges. They even look like they're skeletal. So this could mean with this particular deck to kind of rise from the dead. Like maybe there was just no communication. You know, everything was really flat between you two. And now there seems to be a rising up, you know. I think just really wanting to hear each other out. Now you have the 9 of Wands as your challenge, and the 9 of Wands is, I read it as our wounding. You know, it could be childhood wounding, it could be trauma wounding, fill in the blank as it works for you. But, you know, the 9 of Wands is very resilient, has been through a lot, okay? And, you know, has a choice between continuing to act out of that wounding, say, fears or just reactivity, past behaviors, things like that, continue in our same cycles, or to kind of rise above here and approach things differently with this sun. Justice is your outcome. So it's still Libra season. So with this being in your outcome, I do feel like there's going to be a breakthrough with this Judgment right above the Justice card. There's going to be a breakthrough before the end of Libra season. Underneath the Empress is the Ten of Cups, okay? So this could be somebody that you were married to. This could also include somebody that one of you was married to. We'll get some more clarification to see, because with tarot, I could be picking up, you know, y'all's energies, and then also people around you, you know what I mean? Third parties and things like that. So we'll just get some more clarification and go from there. I'm gonna go get my fan and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna get some clarification here with the Game of Thrones Tarot, which I love, but you know, it has mixed reviews. It is what it is. Kind of like the show. So, okay, so let's get going. Spirit, why is this Two of Cups here for Virgo? The Nine of Coins. Well, so with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Coins together, there's a couple of ways that I'm seeing this. Number one, you could absolutely be single, but still really thinking about this partnership, really wanting to reconvene, to, I'm sorry about the noise, to reconcile, that kind of thing. You also could just be really, really stable in your life, making a lot of money, honestly. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is a very financially free kind of card. It also can mean that there's just a situation that you have a wonderful connection with somebody. You have all of the tools to turn this into a committed partnership, but there is something that is hindering it, and we're going to get into more of that just because of the way that I'm seeing some of these cards. There's something that's hindering it, and it's not exactly fully to where you would like it to be. I feel like that you are doing really amazing in your life right now, and you are just feeling like you're at peace, and you are totally capable of being on your own. But there is this situation on your mind that you really feel like has all of the components to become a long-standing committed partnership. It just hasn't seemed to reach that point yet, okay? So, but I'm feeling like you know that it's there. You know what y'all are capable of, and even though it may not be quite where you're wanting it to be right now, you're doing really well on your own, okay? So let's see, why is Virgo's purse in the Five of Cups? Got a couple of cards here. Seven of Cups, the Hermit, and the Ten of Swords. So, okay, basically, typically, the Seven of Cups is read as options. I don't always see it that way. In this particular deck, I'm seeing it as foresight. I'm seeing this as there's a lot of dreaming. There's a lot of fantasizing. There's a lot of like peering into the future and considering this situation, considering other options like career, just reviewing. I'm feeling like really just taking the time, especially with this Hermit card, okay? Really reviewing everything. And my gosh, it's Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, okay? Like, not everybody's affected by the energy, but a lot of people are. And just reviewing all of that stuff, especially if you have Scorpio in your chart in certain placements, there's just going to be a lot of reviewing, okay? And I feel like that's where this person is at. They're kind of, I want to say they're kind of like drowning themselves. They could be really depressed. They could be drinking a lot, but they're just kind of in this energy where there's a lot swimming around in their head. And they're trying to see through it, see the light, gain a higher perspective. But I do feel like they are struggling. And so this might mean that they're not fully emotionally available to you, because they seem to be mentally pulled in so many directions. And they're trying, with this Hermit card, they're just trying to come back home to themselves, okay? And sometimes it's really difficult to get control, gain control over your mind like that. With mental illness, sometimes people just really struggle to compartmentalize things and function in the way that other people do seem to do so easily. With this Ten of Swords, I am feeling like all of this that they're reviewing, they're considering, they're fantasizing about, reminiscing, that kind of thing. I'm feeling like it has to do with things that have ended, painful endings. I want to say that it's the past. It can be the past with you, just the way this crow is bowing their head in the direction of your cards, okay? But I want to say that they just have a lot on their mind, because the way that this Hermit is, he is looking up at this light, this crow here, and they're not fully they're just not available. That's what I'm getting. They're not fully available for you, because look how his eyes are kind of clouded over. He's not really seeing this situation the same way that you are. You know that you're going to be okay. I mean, you do. You have amazing energy. You know that you're going to be okay. I feel like they're trying to gain a higher perspective. They're trying to see things clearly. They just seem to be very foggy. They could be very distant right now. They seem to be also kind of stuck on some past pains, some past endings. Look, I just looked down at the shadow. Okay, they're in the space where their shadow is really starting to come to light. Okay, that can be a really tough situation for people. That can be a dark night of the soul kind of situation for people. Six of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. I am seeing that they're wanting some peace. They really are. They're wanting to move past these things that they're considering. If you have past involvement with each other, I am seeing that this is either what they are reviewing and they're sad about, or it's part of it. It's part of it, because with the Seven of Cups, it could be numerous things that are just really clouding their mind right now. So why is this Two of Wands in their combined energy? I want to say a lot of people just really aren't in union. If you are together with this person, they're just, the way that I see it is that, look, okay, clarified by the Knight of Coins. So we'll get there. One side is light, okay? So this is illuminated. This is the kind of, I would say, just the healthier way to proceed in life, okay? It could be a matter of seeing one's shadow, okay, and making choices to do things in a different way, okay? And that's one path. The other path here is the beaten path, and I talk about this a lot in my readings. It's just the beaten path. It's not like one side is the road less traveled and the other one is the beaten path. It's doing things the same way we've always done them. And you have this Nine of Wands in the challenge card. I want to say that this is their energy. It could also be your energy, though. It could be a combination of how you guys interact with each other. You're triggering each other's old woundings and things like that, and that's why it's a challenge, okay? But I am seeing that they seem to be more in their shadow self, and you seem to be more in the I know I'm gonna be okay. I have a lot of love, but I know that I'm going to be okay no matter what happens. You know, you may have just done a lot of work on yourself to get where you're at. Knight of Pentacles clarified this Two of Wands. Knight of Pentacles takes forever. You know, Knight of Pentacles is the slow and steady wins the race kind of card. It's, you know, it's kind of like this whole processing, this facing shadow, things like that needs to occur. And, you know, the only way out is through, right? That's kind of this energy. You know, it's not fast paced. It's not, I want to heal today. I want to change things today. It's a slow progression. Okay. And so making this decision, which path to go down, is something that is taking a while. Okay. And if you're not in union, it's just taking a while for you guys to, you know, get back to reconciling. If you are in union, or together, I think that it's just making the decision whether or not to fully commit here, make this a long-term partnership, or fall back on old patterns and behaviors, or just even make up one's mind. It just seems to be something that is taking a while. You know what I mean? The Ace of Spears was on the bottom of the deck, okay? And that is the Ace of Wands. And I looked back and I realized that I read the Ten of Spears as Ten of Swords, okay? It, you know, it's, to me, it's how I read it. You know, it doesn't matter exactly what the card says. To me, it's about intuition. But either way, what they're ruminating on, what they're brooding on even, is very, very heavy. So that's another way to look at that. Back to your combined energy. The Ace of Spears. Okay, so this is about development. Okay, this is about new energy. This is about moving forward. Okay, and with the Four of Spears underneath that, that's about stability and home life and really building things together. But it's taking forever. You know, it really is. It's just, it's not something that's happening overnight. It is just, and honestly, there could be a like long-term committed partnership from the past that is interfering with this connection. It could also be twin flame. Y'all could be each other's twin flame, or, you know, take what resonates. But that is typically the way that this card is read. I do see that there is a lot of love here because the Queen of Cups is underneath that. But there's also, the Queen of Cups can be a very psychic connection. So I am seeing here with this, what's working for you, this Judgment card, there is an awareness that is occurring. There is a rising up that's occurring. Okay, and we'll get some clarification. Spirit, why is this okay? The Star. Two of Coins. Okay, so with the Star and the Two of Coins, this is about healing. Okay, but the Star it's about healing. It's about wish fulfillment. That's the way it's typically read. But anyway, could also be an Aquarius. And here, the majors that you have are Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra. Okay, so the Star card is about healing. To me, the way that she looks in this particular depiction, it's like she can see the future. It has a very High Priestess vibe to me, like seeing things very clearly. I want to say that this is just about divinity, you know, like light bulbs are coming off left and right, or coming on left and right. And yeah, and as I look down, I see this over here. Okay, light bulb. So there is a higher awareness occurring here. There is some healing that is occurring, and there's just, I want to say, just gaining an understanding of what this connection is, or what they're really wanting, what they're missing out on. This can be you too. But just the way that their energy was, I want to say that it's them. Two of Pentacles, though. The Two of Pentacles is all about teetering back and forth, you know, What should I do? Should I stay? Should I go? Is this what I really want? And it's this person's energy, okay? Your person, because they're in this 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups. They can't make up their mind, okay? I'm surprised the Knight of Wands isn't here. But, so, like, 2 of Pentacles, it says here, a Lannister always pays his debts. So, with this particular deck, okay, and the way that your person is in this 5 of Cups energy with some heavy burdens, they're trying to see the situation clearly, they're scattered with this 7 of Cups. I feel like they have something regarding their past that they are feeling like they want to make an amends for. They want to they just want to make it better. You know, they want to fix the situation, remedy the situation. And I feel like this is keeping them from really moving forward, you know, from really choosing one path and sticking with it, because they have this energy. They have the 7 of Cups energy. Like, they're realizing what they need to do, okay? And this is helping the situation because it's healing them, you know? It's growing, okay? And that's healthy. It really is. Okay, so why is, and the King of Coins is on the bottom of the deck. So why is the 9 of Wands the challenge? 5 of Cups wanted to come out, but it didn't. But, you know, that's that same energy. The World. So with this World, because it's a map, okay, I see this as traveling. I see this as moving, right? And, you know, whenever you move, what do? Like, you pack up your things, you kind of go through the stuff that you don't really want or you don't need anymore, and you give it away or you sell it or whatever. But in order for this person to really move forward, they have some unfinished business to deal with. They need to, like, kind of pack everything up and decide what's not working for them anymore, that they need to leave behind, or they need to tie up loose ends and that kind of thing, in order for them to be fully capable of leaving that, closing that, you know, just closing that chapter, okay, and moving forward with a new one. And look, this 9 of Wands, there's a choice here. They can either continue to act out of their unhealed wounding, or they can act out of their healed and healthy wounding, okay? And when you do that, you have unfinished business to clean up. You know, there are some things that just need to be dealt with, and that's why I feel like they're just in this kind of energy that really seems to be weighing them down, okay? So 3 of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Just the way that I am reading this, to me, that's a third party. That's something else, you know, that's hanging around. Okay, Spirit, why is this Justice card in the outcome? Oh my gosh. Quite a few cards dropped out. Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, and the King of Cups in reverse. My goodness. So, okay, Justice, Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords. Justice and Ace of Swords are all about truth, okay? They're truth, truth, truth. This is getting really, really, really real with oneself. But the 2 of Swords is not fully seeing a situation clearly, struggling to make a decision. And I feel like there's just this energy of feeling stifled, or like there's some stagnancy here. But it's like, I'm seeing this as standing in one's own way is what I'm seeing this as. And the King of Cups in reverse, this is like, this is all about, okay, the King of Cups a lot of the times is read as unexpressed love. But with the King of Cups in reverse, to me, this is absolutely unexpressed love. This is having the love and having the maturity at their fingertips, having the emotional stability at their fingertips, but they're just not quite there, okay? Because this still has the potential to turn upright. You know, that's the way I read reversals. And that's why I think that this Two of Swords is here, because there just seems to be, I want to say that it has to do with how to move forward with emotion. Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Unfortunately, with the Seven of Swords being on the bottom of the deck, this is a potential for there being another party. To me, that is a potential. Additionally, though, take what resonates. But additionally, though, I am seeing this also as being just not being upfront with emotions. Okay, King of Cups reverse, Seven of Swords. They're just, it's like they would rather stay in this stalemate energy than express their feelings. Okay, because here you go. Here's the truth, right, on one side of the Two of Swords. And on the other side is like, I don't want to say a lie, but just denial, okay? Just not being open, not being an open channel, okay? And this is the core issue, you know? Which way do I go? Do I have the capability to unguard my heart and move towards one of these directions? You know, the two of wands, which direction, right? It can also mean that there's a blockage. There's a mental blockage, there's an emotional blockage that's hindering the ability to really decide which direction to take. And so I kind of feel like there's just this middle ground right now. Maybe even, I want to say that there's just not, I would just want to say that it's like not being fully authentic in the moment, okay? Like there's still some residual baggage, and anytime anybody has residual baggage, it really hinders our capability to be fully present in the moment, to be fully authentic with another person because of a blockage in emotional availability. Okay, and that is because there's this, there's this monkey on our back, or I think is how you say it, but you know what I mean? Just, they need to be free in order, emotionally or mentally or both, free in order to really be able to move forward in this direction. And I do feel like what's happening is that there is going to be a breakthrough during Libra season. Okay. High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck, and Strength. Oh my gosh, and Temperance. We got quite a few. Three of Swords. So this is absolutely, it can be in regards to past heartbreak. Can also be, I just want to say it could be heartbreak from another situation that is just still kind of hanging around. Let's get some mystic moons for you. It's kind of a heavy reading, but I just want to say that, it is Mercury retrograde, and these kind of things are going to happen for a lot of us, okay? Just know that this too shall pass, okay? Okay, Spirit, what mystic moons do you have? So, Purge. The Purge did come out in reverse, though, so I feel like there is a blockage. Pride and ego. There might just honestly be too much pride to deal with this past situation, to really purge. Remember, like I was saying with the World card, you know, when we pack up and we move somewhere, you know, head toward our new life, okay, we always get rid of things. You don't take everything with you. There's a blockage here, and I want to say that it's pride, struggling to, it could be allowing themselves to be vulnerable. It can also be a struggle to allow themselves to be humble, okay? And either way, there's a blockage, you know? There is a blockage with this Two of Swords. And they just kind of, I think they're just kind of processing that right now. Signs is on the bottom of the deck. What else do you have, Spirit? Definitely be paying attention to the signs around you. Dark night of the soul. I knew it. I said it. I said it. Yeah, they're in a dark night of the soul. And whenever you're in a dark night of the soul, and reinvention is on the bottom of the deck. When you're in the dark night of the soul, that's like all your shadow stuff starts to surface. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I said that. I can't, like, why did I do this? You know? And then you start to like trace it back. Okay, you might be doing a lot of journaling or going to therapy or programs, etc. Go on, right? It goes on. So energy work, that kind of thing. Or a lot of times people just deal with it like completely alone. And I know I did. So it is what it is. But anyway, look at that shadow right here. The shadow is being illuminated right now. And of course it is. It's Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. It's just, for a lot of us, it's that way. But it's really surfacing right now. It's causing them to be mentally and emotionally distracted. And they're needing to heal a lot of things. And that can also be why this King of Cups is in reverse, because they're not fully healed. And they're in denial. Like, they're lying to themselves about it with the Seven of Swords. They're just not fully healed from things that have happened. And in order for there to be any kind of real development between you and this person, they need to heal this stuff. You know, they need to face the darkness within them. We all have darkness and we all have light, you know. They just cannot exist without each other. It's about finding the balance. And what better time to find the balance than during Libra season? You know, that's what Libras are all about. So that's the scales. So I just feel like this person is really processing a lot. They are. I'm going to get some clarification on this Empress on the bottom of the deck. I forgot to do that part. So, Spirit, what is this Empress here on the bottom of the deck? Oh my goodness. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Coins. Death. So, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. This is about this is a third party. It is. There's something from their past that they are needing to heal from and work through in order for this to fully flow and develop. Yeah, because there's two queens here between the Ace of Cups. I think that they're getting really clear about the kind of life they're trying to manifest, that they're wanting. And I feel like it's like they're ready to be serious. They're ready to settle down. I just feel like they're kind of just waiting on the universe to tell them what to do. You know, like they're really looking for the signs around them saying, you know, which way do I go? You know, tell me. You know, like I'll know the answer if you show me a sign in 10 minutes, that kind of thing. Like, you know, I'm going to get you some cosmic cards because I don't know. I don't want to leave this reading like this. Spirit, what cosmic cards do you have for Virgo? Trying times. A smooth life is not a victorious life. So, you know what I was saying? The only way out is through. That's what this person's going through. The only way out of this dark night of the soul is through it, you know? Welcome back, Jack. Just because I cannot see it doesn't mean I can't believe it. So the Nightmare Before Christmas could mean something to some people, but additionally, it may not look the way that you're wanting it to right now, but it doesn't mean that there isn't development that's happening in this situation. They are just sort of needing to work out their stuff within them. Authenticity is sweet. They're working on being fully authentic and available. That's, yeah. Coast. Everything is falling into place as it should. I just feel like it's Mercury retrograde. You are not alone. I'm just going to stop pulling cards. You are not alone. It's Mercury retrograde. You know, you are not alone. Just ride this one out. They're kind of going through a very important process in their life that is enabling them to grow and heal from their past and just show up differently in life. That's just more for their highest good. And they just kind of need to walk through this right now. I do feel like that you know that you're going to be okay. You know, you could have a lot of financial abundance even coming to you right now. But yeah, so that about wraps it up. Also, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Yeah. Okay, those are the signs that are here. Oh, and Aquarius. All right. So that's it. And thank you so much for stopping by for your reading today. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.